Rapper Kanye West.
When Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Rapper Kanye West. When Kanye West is fixated on the dull powers and forfeits made by superstars, from putting down Jews to losing his extravagant organization, with Adidas, Kanye has never withdrew from expressing his genuine thoughts out in the open. He's attracted to the spotlight, and generally not positively coming for Beyoncé and Jay-Z required some serious boldness. Was Kanye West truly prepared for all that smoke? Continue to watch till the finish of this video. OOC Kanye West uncovered Beyoncé and Jay-Z for doing Hollywood penances. Trust me, you would rather not miss this. Before we get into the video, I need to give a fast holler to the main VIP gem specialist, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing an extraordinary arrangement for the following 24 hours on jewel watches, chains, and more. Follow at the iChampion on Instagram. Now Kanye West uncovered Beyoncé and Jay-Z. For quite a while now, Kanye West has stayed away from the spotlight and attempted to avoid any virtual entertainment contentions subsequent to being at the center of attention close by NBA star Kyrie Irving for both purportedly having hostile to Semitic perspectives. Kanye lost his tycoon status as his joint efforts with so much organizations as whole and Adidas were ended, yet West has pronounced that he can't be controlled like a portion of his VIP associates. In a clasp caught by the Shade Room, Kanye West named various dark VIPs he felt were being constrained by established press. Kanye was come by paparazzi who proposed that individuals were attempting to control him. Kanye immediately laughed at the thought and said such VIPs as Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Shaquille O'Neal, and LeBron James were the genuine mannequins. They have zero control over me. He said they have some control over Shaq. They have some control over Charles Barkley. They have some control over LeBron James. They have some control over Jay-Z and Beyoncé. They have zero control over me. There's no name I won't name. It's enough. Kanye then even continued to address Louis Farrakhan, who appears to have safeguarded the disturbed rapper in the past. Farrakhan, trying to shield Kanye, made sense of that individuals who are mistreating and passing judgment on Kanye for expressing the things that he says are the ones who ought to be made a decision about. He further guaranteed that Kanye West is the casualty in the entire circumstance. They make him sound insane to make sure they can delete and control the personalities of individuals of lore in the business. Yet obviously Kanye West didn't believe Farrakhan's words to be steady and continued to applaud back at Farrakhan. He accepted Farrakhan's comments as a slight. He then, at that point, continued to say, I don't take no disregard from no one, so we should get on the telephone. How about we work that out? It doesn't really matter to me who you are. I ain't taking no cut from no one. It's God that is the main individual I serve. Kanye West discussions about individuals who were forfeited. In the wake of yelling about how he didn't see the value in Ls Farrakhan discussing him in the media, he then, at that point, kept on raising individuals who were forfeited in the business for distinction. He made reference to his mom's 2007 passing and attributes it to her having been forfeited, like Michael Jordan's late dad and the late children of Bill Cosby and Dr. Dre. He began by saying, my mother isn't here, my mom was forfeited. You comprehend Michael Jordan, what might be said about him, his dad, you Bill Cosby, his child Dr. Dre, his child out in Hollywood. Many individuals come up missing. Feels like it very well may be a ton of that to control and damage. Kanye West proceeded enigmatically getting down on the business's elites who expected to adapt and damage dark famous people. He additionally addressed his lost arrangements with Adidas Whole and Balenciaga, which made his total assets drop $400 million and return him from tycoon status to multi-mogul status. He likewise made sense of that. His previous accomplice Adidas is one reason he can't voice his brain. He said they took all his cash so he wouldn't have an adequate number of assets to bring them down. Kanye at last closed by saying the fact of the matter will be heard. I can't send none of you all submissive factories pups little boo. None of these names that need to pay attention to you all. I never kill no one. I'm that never killed no one, right? Except for that implies I can express what I might be thinking and not go to prison. Amy proceeded, and God cherished me. They hit me whole Adidas. They removed all that. Still Forbes, who despises me, right, needed to compose total $100 million. Jesus is top dog. God loves me. Kanye West and Jay-Z's is hamburger. Kanye West and Jay-Z had been the nearest of companions in hip jump teaming up for the majority years on a few tracks until their fellowship went bad. Pressures between the two started to ascend after Kanye's scandalous 2009 Vassa's stage attack, which upstaged both Taylor Quick and DJZ's significant other. Beyonce. The public initially started to address assuming there was inconvenience between the two when Jay-Z and Beyonce neglected to go to Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's wedding. When Kim was looted in Paris, Jay-Z neglected to offer Kanye West help in his hour of need. Then, in November of 2016, Kanye sent off into a 17-minute discourse at the Steve Pablo Visit show in Sacramento, California, that went from commending Donald Trump to asking Jay-Z not to have him killed. Jay-Z was obviously extremely irritated about the manner in which Kanye proceeded to discuss him on a few events in the media. Jay-Z's 2017 collection, Discharge 444, set out a few glaring disses to Kanye not long after Kanye West hit Ease by taking his music off Jay-Z's all-streaming stage title, declaring that he was finished with gushing. In July 2017, Jay-Z chose to reveal some insight into what was the deal with him and Kanye West. He guaranteed that it was nothing other than a selfless competition. At very month, a narrative named Public Foes, Jay-Z versus Kanye, circulated on Station 4 following the transient ascent and monster dropping out of two of the world's most notable pop stars in May of 2018 during a long meeting with Charlemagne the God. Kanye affirmed to a Heart Radio that he felt hurt by Jay-Z and his significant other life partner not going to his wedding to Kim Kardashian in September of that very year. Kanye alluded to the Carters as family while Beyoncé was seen wearing Yeezy keys in an Instagram post. It was only after December of 2019 that the two, Kanye and Jay-Z, rejoined when they were seen welcoming one another and taking pictures together at P. Diddy's 50th birthday celebration. Kanye shocked fans during his Day Collection listening party in Atlanta, when his tune Think About Who Will Imprison This Evening played, and it highlighted, in all honesty, Jay-Z. Despite the fact that Jay-Z wasn't in participation, his section clarified where he and Kanye stand today. This may be the arrival of the high position. He rapped Hova and Yeezus like Moses and Jesus. The melodious gathering denoted the pair's first time teaming up in quite a while, and it's supposed that Jay-Z recorded his section only hours before the occasion. Adidas quits working with Kanye West on September 1st, 2022. Kanye West went after previous Adidas chief Kasper Rosted on Instagram. Kanye posted a ridiculed New York Times title, Kasper Rosted likewise dead, at 60. Kanye West proceeded to air his complaints with the organization and enlightened his devotees concerning his absence of control in their association in regards to his developing discontent with Adidas. Kanye West told SkeenBC's Endringer, any of these connections that I am in, I must have a say, so they were dialing back my designations and duplicating my thoughts. They should do stores, and they never did stores yet. This organization developed 85% last year, following Kanye's debates encompassing his enemy of Semitic remarks and backing for White Lives Matter. Adidas uncovered that they were exploring the conditions of their business association.